most active of all champions, middleweight king Abel Griffin.
Joe Louis coming in on the left.
Light heavyweight, down the light heavyweight king, Jose Torres.
You can never tell in a heavyweight championship fight, but the fans are looking forward to a tough fight from Foley, and of course the flash and speed we've come to expect from Muhammad Ali.
Jose Torres.
We're just about ready to go here at Madison Square Garden. Muhammad Ali and Zora Folley scheduled for 15. As you see the windmill action getting ready in the left-hand and upper left-hand corner of the screen, Muhammad Ali. In his corner is Luis Sarria, the Cuban bodybuilder, and Angie Dundee is trainer, and Drew Bundini Brown, who's making his reappearance since the float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, and the disappearance of the championship belt, which came back. Here's the champion. Now, over in the corner, 202.5 pounds, Zora Folley and his entourage, directly with his back to us.
The large crowd is waiting in anticipation for this heavyweight championship fight between the champion Muhammad Ali, and you see him loosening up there, and over on the right-hand side, the challenger, the #1 contender for the crown, Zora Folley. I don't think there's anything quite like the electricity of a heavyweight championship fight in all the world of sports, and tonight's is no exception. The large crowd at Madison Square Garden is literally waiting for this big one to get underway. And we're all set on the world-famous ring announcer, Johnny Addy.
Main event, 15 rounds for the heavyweight championship of the world. Introducing the officials assigned by the New York State Athletic Commission. The judges, Frank Forbes and Tony Castellano. The timekeeper, Fred Abatello. Counting for the knockdowns, Bobby Smith. The referee for the main event, Johnny Lobienko. Introducing the principals. From Chandler, Arizona, wearing brown trunks, he weighs 202.5, the challenger, Zora Folley. His opponent from Houston, Texas. He's wearing white trunks. He weighs 211.5. The heavyweight champion of the world, Muhammad Ali. 15 rounds for the heavyweight championship of the world at stake. Muhammad Ali, Folley. You're boxing for the World Heavyweight Championship. You were bruised, briefed on every one of our rules. The 3 knockdowns in any 1 round, the bout is automatically stopped. If you score a knockdown, go to a neutral corner. Do not come out until I call you. If you're in a down position and the bell rings, the count will continue with the exception of the last round. No holding and hitting. When you're in a clinch and I tell you to break, step back clean, protect yourself at all times. Good luck to both of you. Shake hands.
Scoring here in New York on a rounds basis with a supplementary point system if the rounds come out even on an official's card. The gladiators are wearing 8-ounce gloves. Muhammad Ali, the white trunks. Zora Folley, the challenger, in the dark trunks. They are brown. Folley is a patient fighter, a good counter-puncher, and he gets in a light right hand there. Ali, the champion, figures to circle the ring at great speed until he's ready to carry the attack to his opponent. Now Now remember, especially in the early rounds, the 34-year-old Folley will be dangerous. Time could work against him. He's 9 years older than the champion. Folley knows everything about the manly art of self-defense, how to defend himself, how to attack, how to roll with punches, how to jab. He's got all the equipment. And of course, so has the champion. The champion has speed, great speed. 2 minutes left in round one. And that's a little less majesty. The challenge is showing no respect for the champion. Out of respect, probably, for Folley's punching power, the champion is keeping his gloves up higher than he usually does. Usually dangles them at his hips. Folley keeps cocking that right hand. That's his Sunday punch. Clay figures when he's ready to open up with a flurry. And he's got all the equipment, too. Champion seemingly is going to get aggressive any moment. He's looking for the spot. And that was not a soft punch. Folley has brought the crowd up with those punches. Seconds left in round one. Round two on the left, the champion Muhammad Ali, the white trunks, challenges Zora Folley in the brown. Folley showed no respect for the champion in the first round, and the champion did very little. Muhammad Ali is 6 feet 3. Folley is just a little bit short of 6 feet 1. Folley is 34 years old, the champion 25. Notice that quick right hand the challenger has. With that, he has scored 40 knockouts. And there's the first clinch of the fight. The referee, Johnny Lobianco, gets them apart. Both scored that time. Folley has been carrying the fight to the champion. At the moment, the champion is treating this as though it were a gymnasium workout. This is very pretty, but it is not scoring any points for the champion. And should the fight go the limit, these early rounds count just as much as the later ones. Now Ali has dropped his gloves down. He's taking light left to the body, and they're not annoying him, apparently. 1 minute to go in round two. that Foley can find the champion with those right hands. And he is, and they're not soft punches. Seconds to go in round 2. Ali, the gloves down at his side again, the white trunks. Challenges Zora Folley, watching his man go around him. Folley is a patient fighter. He rarely gets ruffled at anything his opponent does or at anything he himself does. He's patient. Ali's looking to get in there now with that famous flurry. He's also got to watch the countering right hand. The champion is putting on a show, but he's not bothering Folley, apparently. 2 minutes left in this round. Johnny Lobianco, a very fine referee, is in there. Folley is getting those jabs into the body, too. Some of the crowd is yelling, "Stand still, Folley. Don't walk around and get tired." I guess Zora knows what to do. They have both had harder sessions in the gymnasium, but without the tension of the championship match. Notice how Folley can ride back with those punches, but now the champion's jab is getting in there. Got in his first good right hand that time. Flush on the jaw. Folley took it well. Round 3 of Madison Square Garden. The champion is now finding his opponent with jabs and is looking better. See how quick the champion's left hand is? 10 seconds to go in this round. Round 3.
In that round, the champion was part clown, part bicycle rider, but he still has that light speed, the spring in the legs. And it looks to me like he's assessed whatever Foley's attack is going to be. He started to throw the straight left jab, started to land, scored with the one good right hand. Folley still keeps probing with the left and trying to catch the elusive target with his right. And that would have been an even round, I would have said. Folley leads the fight 2-1. What fight there has been. Zora Folley's corner. Muhammad Ali here at Madison Square Garden as we await round 4. Gone the first 3 rounds. Looks like the champ is ready.
Round 4 in this heavyweight championship match. Muhammad Ali, the champion of all the world in the white trunks. Zora Folley, the challenger from Chandler, Arizona. Champion weighing 211.5. Folley 202.5. little action. The crowd doesn't seem to mind. Champion Ali is always a show, no matter what he's doing. Folley is gradually cutting down the distance that Ali is away from him. He's trying to corner. Folley is trying to corner him little by little. See how well the challenger rolls back from those punches? And there's Folley down! 5, 6, 7, 8. Folley is up at 9. About a minute and 40 seconds left to go in the round, and Folley is back battling. They said Folley wouldn't be Tiger, but he is. This has turned into quite a fight, hasn't it? 1 minute to go in round 4. Folley bleeding from the nose. Folley's coming back from that knockdown, and he is scoring. One of the infrequent clinches. The punches that put Folley down came so fast, you could hardly see them. There's nothing wrong with Folley's courage, believe me. He's got plenty. 10 seconds to go in round 4. Here it is, round 5. Champion looked up at the clock or the round sign as he came out here. Bill Swift, Johnny Hart, and Petey Mack are in the challenger's corner. Angelo Dundee, Luis Saria, and Drew Brown, better known as Bundini, are in the champion's corner. Round 5 at Madison Square Garden, scheduled for 15. Few expected to go that far. Such an important match, the minutes go by very fast. About a minute gone so far in round 5. Folley, unlike many of Ali's opponents, is not afraid to throw that right hand. That's a grazing right. Neither bothers to do anything on the inside. Solid jab by the champ, but Folley put one in there, a couple. 1 minute left in round 5. Those are hard jabs by the champion. They're bound to take their toll. Look at them. Look at that kid in there. Folley is not flinching, however. round for the champion. Seconds left in round 5. Round 6 at Madison Square Garden. Challenges Zora Folley on the right, champion on the left. Folley was down for a 9 count. He took the count, listening to it in round 4. Went down from a combination, lightning punches. Other than that, he has given a good account of himself. A grazer. They're pretty close to each other now. That was a good punch by Folley. Folley has been bleeding intermittently from the nose. 2 minutes left in round 6. Folley had an opening for the right that time, but froze. Play altering its style again, goes into motion. Champion Muhammad Ali putting that jab in again. Zora Folley the challenger. 1 minute to go in round 6. At this point, the champion Ali is just too fast for Folley. He missed.
In that round, the champion came out for the full minute and a half. The first half of that round, and just stood flat-footed there within range of Folley. And the two of them sort of measured one another, and the champion depended upon his bobbing and weaving and his shoulder twitching to get his head out of range, and Folley was unable to score. And then, almost like a signal, as the round had gone its halfway, a minute and a half, he went up on the balls of his feet and started to dance. And when he does that, circling around left and right, pinking with that left jab, Folley is just not with the champion. When he fights that fight, it's his fight. So now we're looking at the scene here at Madison Square Garden. Anticipate round 7. There is the warning buzzer on the left in the white, Muhammad Ali. On the right in the brown trunks, it's Zora Folley.
Don Dunphy ringside in this heavyweight championship match. Muhammad Ali, the champion, the white trunks, challenges Zora Folley in brown. In case you joined us late, Folley was down from a combination in the 4th round. Took the count listening to it and got up and has fought fairly well since. In the last round or so, the champion's speed has been turning the fight his way. Now he is moving in, which has been unusual for him in this fight. That was a block punch, and Foley rolled with them. 2 minutes to go in round 7. A solid punch by the challenger, who of course is the sentimental favorite with the crowd. We talked about Foley's courage. The champion has plenty himself. There's no question about that. Foley down from that right hand. I don't know if he's going to make this one. 6, 7, 8. He's not. No, he gamely tried to get up. And Muhammad Ali has retained his heavyweight championship of the world. After about 1 minute and 55 seconds of the 7th round, Foley tried gamely. He gave the champion the best battle of the champion's career, that is, since he has been champion. And here's Johnny Addy with the announcement.
The time, 1 minute and 48 seconds of the 7th round. The winner by a knockout and still heavyweight champion of the world, Muhammad Ali.
We'll be back to ringside in just a moment.